Hi friends, this is Chris with Josephine's Design. I am back with some great kitchen tools that are not expensive, that kind of help make your dinners more creative, fun. Just, I don't know about you guys, but I'm on this ketovore journey, which I love, but I've been on the gluten-free since last fall. So, we're getting there. We're getting to the, ninth month of this, which has been wonderful. But I started thinking, so I watched these two gals here on YouTube that I just think are hilarious. They're sisters. They're called the Keto Twins. And they began talking about the keto truffle. Now, some dear, sweet ladies in a Bible study I was involved in, and still am. It's just gone from weekly to once a month now. And online here, they had suggested this book. And I went ahead and bought a hard copy of it. You can get it free with either Amazon Prime, or you just have to check and see how you can get it. So if you have an Amazon account, go check. I don't know if you have to have a Kindle. I'm not sure. But the Kindle app is free. So see if you can't get this. Or you can just go online and find some keto truffle recipes. Yes, you can. Okay. So I tried a little bit of it. And I have this very large waffle maker that does all these hearts. And they were kind of smallish. And they were wonderful. But then the keto twins started talking about make it for your hamburger bun, make it for your egg McMuffin bun, make it for, Now, these beautiful ladies are using sometimes some grains, things like that. So I am grain free. So I will have to do even further investigation when I'm going to want to change it up. So, but for right now, the recipe that I loosely use in here, and I don't really even have it marked, so forgive me, I don't think I have it marked, but I use basically things like the 2 eggs, bacon, and cheddar cheese. Or I will also use, let's see, the plain is 1 egg and just cheddar cheese. Another one that I was talking to my husband and daughter about, because the one I made for them was this first one and they loved it. And the one thing, my mother had this great recipe which she did with Bisquick, and it was breakfast sausage, eggs, and cheese, and then the Bisquick. So I had done the gluten-free version of that. My family loves it. But we don't do the biscuits. We flatten them down flat so they can get crispy. And my sister even had this thing here recently like, no, we make the biscuits. I said, no, mother always flattened them to make them super thin and crispy. And then after she cooked them in a pan, or she would put them in the oven to make them super crispy. So my husband loved that. So when I made the first, I'm going to move you guys back. Sorry. When I made the first set of that waffle maker, it was messy because I was trying to get a ton done at one time, and I got through with it and I thought, oh, they're not as big as I want them to be. Wah, wah. But my family loved them. I loved them. They were tasty. I was gluten-free at the time. And so that was fantastic. That was my anti-inflammatory anti-inflammatory diet. So, in keto, there are some grains. I don't eat grains. I don't even eat the almond flour, but on a very rare occasion, because almonds are so high in oxalates. And I know for me, that is like put your finger in a light socket and don't feel anything. I will feel something. So I'm really getting so far away from that. So I started just reading, and I've read about I've forgotten, it's basically an egg white bread and things like that, which I'm going to be trying, and I'm going to try to make buns that way. But I also like the crispy sometimes. So, and I also love, like on here, you can have a waffle with maybe a little cream cheese, maybe a little of your meats. You could have a deli meat if it's sugar free. You could have, and you got to really watch your spices. And I'm going to be making my own chicken deli meat, so I'm super excited. Hold on, guys. It's really overcast today. Does that help a little bit more? Okay, there we go. But if you do put avocado in your diet, you could put egg on it. You could fry an egg on it. just a lot of options. You could put, you can put cheese on top and make like a cheese sandwich, a grilled cheese sandwich. I mean, there's all kinds of things, right? And all you have to do is make your little waffle, put your cheese in the middle, put another waffle on top, and stick it in your little toaster oven just to melt the cheese because the waffle's already cooked, or undercook your waffle. Let it be mostly cooked and let it brown with the cheese on it. Yeah. Okay, guys, I haven't eaten today and it is 1:20. I'm making myself hungry. So I wanted to unbox some ideas that I had some in my cupboards. I had some that I purchased like a month ago, so I've been unboxing it all today. This is my treat for kind of rough tax season, all the stuff that's been going on. I decided that I'm getting rid of tons of appliances I don't use, but this is something that I will use, and I can take it in the camper. I can take it, when we go, when we travel. It's tiny, it's all of that. So here we go. Now, our sweet ladies at Keto Twins have heavily suggested that, you can get one, but you're cooking one at a time. Now, one of the things I want to say too, let me stop. You need to have like a cookie rack, because if you put them on a plate, they will sweat and they will get soggy. I was just like, that's a good idea. And I hadn't really thought much about it, because when I make waffles, because I had kids, I would just make a stack at a time, right? They're right. They are 100% right. So I am literally unboxing everything, taking the boxes to recycling, getting them to my daughter because she goes tonight to her writing club. And guess what's for dinner tonight, guys? Don't you wish you were here? I've got bacon crisps. Sorry, guys, for the noise. I have bacon crisps, what I call them. It's a package of nitrate-free, uncured, sugar-free bacon. Yes, you can get it at Walmart. Yes, you can get it at H-E-B. I like the natural version of that. It's about as clean as I can find close by. And it looks expensive there, but when you go to the meat companies, it's a little bit more expensive. So, consider that. Just consider that. And so I am going to do something with bacon, cheese. I've got hamburger meat in there. So I'm kind of thinking a bacon, cheese, chaffle made out of egg and cheese and bacon. And then I am going to make us hamburger patties out on the Traeger. Guys, Traeger's a smoker. Guys, my husband's going to feel like he died and went to heaven. So now the other thing, so it comes like that. You saw how it comes in the package. You get some basic, idea recipe book. If you need that, that's great. I don't. So I am going to I'm giving one each this year. And I'll show you which one I'm giving, but there'll be gifts this year because, guys, these things are $10 and under. Now, you're probably going, for that little cheap thing, but they last. These stinking things, unless you throw them against the wall, they kind of hang in there. They're cute, they're retro, they're darling. So this is just the regular waffle. Kind of makes like a Lego Mayago kind of waffle. And so every one of these, of this one, I bought two so I can have a top and a bottom. And the reason that they suggest that is it is easier. You get more faster. They're bigger. You could buy the big one. They have a big one. I'm not there yet. I just want to keep it simple. So if I pack these two up and take them in my camper, I'm good to go. If I decide, oh, we're going to go on a road trip and we're going to be in hotels, these will be the first things I throw in because they're so easy. Just the list is endless in my mind as to where if you go stay with family, you can get up and make waffles for people. Or if they're making waffles, you can make yours on the side. It won't take up a lot of space. And you can eat waffles with everybody else. Okay, there's that. Now, am I going to make a dessert type waffle? I think I'm going to try something. I was watching someone do a bread that was kind of sweet. And, cinnamon makes everything taste sweet. And then we have alternative, sweeteners that I don't use a lot of them. I use a little bitty tiny bit of stevia. But I am almost at that point for Mother's Day. I think I want to have a little something sweet. And so I'm going to do something sweet. I will put a picture on Instagram. I'm trying to upload food ideas on Instagram. So check me out. Okay. All right. All that information is below. And that is for the healthy living for him, of course. Okay. Now, let me see what I should do next. All right, I think I'm going to share this one next. So the one I have that's all the hearts that go around in a ring, and I got it on Amazon. It was not super cheap. It was definitely not as cheap as buying 2 of these. Yes, I bought 2. Why would I buy 2? Because they're so cute. Anyways, I am going to, let me make sure I'm in the picture. There we go. Sorry. They have the 2 hearts. So you get the total heart. I just think there's just a lot of uses for this, especially for me. My husband and I were married the day after Valentine's, so hearts are kind of an important thing for us. And I just decided 2 is an easy way to go. I'm able to get a lot done at once and just enjoy it. And just absolutely enjoy this part of our journey. And so having 2 is fantastic. And I can make us the most darling little breakfast gifts. You could literally cook eggs in this in the morning. You could make scrambled eggs and put them in here, put them in between 2 of the kind of breadish type ones, and there's your breakfast sandwich. Isn't that cute? I know. Or you could do one of the breakfast, sandwich type, put an egg on top with little bits of bacon in it. Who wouldn't love that? And put a piece of cheese in between this heart egg one with the bacon in it. Put a piece of cheese and then have that bread one on the bottom. Yes, yes, please. So I don't really eat breakfast anymore. And as a result, my poor husband doesn't either. But we eat brunch. And we eat brunch about, sorry, anywhere to say from 1 to 3. But I think this would be a first thing in the morning or a weekend fun thing to enjoy and make something special and something with love. And yeah, I mean, wouldn't you love to get something like that? Yes. Okay. And maybe my sweet husband will learn to make one for me. Okay. Seriously, he's a little hard on those things. All right. This is the Mimi Chris. So I saw this, and I am never going to find another one for all the pet names for the grandchildren. But my first granddaughter is called Bunny. Bunny will always be something special. And I remember my own grandmother. So it has the waffle side here and then the bunny outline here. My grandmother used to introduce me as, and this is my first grandchild. It was so humbling that she would identify me as anything different. And I don't make distinctions between my grandchildren, but I did find, and I should have brought it in here, one of those little skillets that has all the little animals in it. And I have a bear there. There is a bunny, but I have a bear. So if I have the skillet going, I can do all the different animals, and then I can make Bunny one of hers in here. And it even gives you the 1.5 tablespoon of batter for bunny waffles or 3 tablespoons of batter for the round. So you can make a round one with the little bunny in it, and it'll, go like that, or you can make it like a pancake. And then, or you can, it tells you, you can make just this particular little section. So I think it's charming. I will leave that in there. I only bought one because I just didn't want to have tons of bunnies. I mean, I would love to have tons of bunnies, but I will have other grandchildren that I want to make sure that I honor and love. And she was my first grandbaby, and I called her Bunny from the get-go when she was little. And there's a story behind that. And let me tell you, I talked to her last week by video phone, and she was just like a little bunny running all over the room. And I thought, ooh, she needs to change her diet a little. But I'm that kind of mom, grandmother. I was a teacher who identified those things. Kiddos get just really energized. And so the best thing we can do is feed them healthy food and try to figure out what are the triggers that make them really, energetic. Whereas I'm watching her parents are not energetic. Her sister is not energetic. That will not always bode well for her. Would love a drop of her energy, but instead of making her a grain-based pancake, I will make her an egg and cheese-based one, and maybe throw a little bit of that, breakfast sausage in there, whatever I can do to encourage her in her journey, and that's what I'm going to do. So I thought that was so cute, and they have tons of these. They've got pumpkin ones. I got a spider one. They've got all kinds of these. I'm not getting all those. I'm not gonna lie. I might get a pumpkin one. We'll see. All right, this is the totally obnoxious Texan in me. So forgive me, my dear sweet friends, that have either never been to Texas or you think we're just crazy. I love this. It's a ow, I got my finger. It's a Texas. It's a Texas. Can you see it? Oh my goodness. I do have two of these. I'm not going to lie. I need to love my Texas, to love my family, to feed us well, to make little Texas cheese and sausage, little biscuit bites and all of that. And it's just one of those things that when I saw it, I was like, done, and doner. And do you know that I can't find these on I could not find these on Amazon. Where I found them was at a local grocery store chain that started in the town I grew up in, the city. It is H-E-B. And if anybody's been to Texas, you know where H-E-B is. I had to go to a larger H-E-B, and I was able to get both. They were $10 a piece. Okay, guys, you're starting to add up the prices. You're thinking, are you crazy? And I'm thinking, maybe, but I don't have a lot of things that I will eat. And I love, one of the first things my mom gave me when I got married was a little toast imprint. It looked like kind of a cookie cutter imprint. And it had a heart in it and something like love you or something, love you so much, or heart you so much. And I don't know that I ever used that much because I wanted to use it. But I also have the heart pancake rings that I will do my eggs in. So, I might do one of these with a heart egg. I know. I mean, I love Texas. I mean, my husband loves Texas. He was not born here. He was not raised here, but he got here pretty doggone quick, and he only left it one time, though he would never get rit of our home here. He leased the home. The idea was to go work for a company in the Northeast and come back and open up a branch. And unfortunately, the .com hit, and that didn't work out. But we still had our home here. And my husband's, even when we lived in the Northeast, and he would say, let's go home. And I would say, okay, where's home? And he was like, Texas. Where else would there be home? And I'd be like, oh, okay, I just want to be sensitive. I want to be respectful, And for me, Texas, my Texas. And I was born and raised here. It's not perfect, but it is my home. And I love the history of Texas. I love the connection of Texas and Tennessee. I love the fact that we were our own country at one point. I know I'm obnoxious. I'm totally obnoxious. And I'm sorry for that. But I really searched hard because I tried to get these. I couldn't get them. They didn't have them in stock. And so when I put them in my cart with the two little round ones, I was just like, okay, God, I'm just going to give it to you. If it's meant to be, you'll work it out. And I really expected maybe one at the most, but I got two. So tonight for dinner, we're having these. I'm so excited, which reminds me, I got to go out there and pull out my ground sausage. And by the way, if you're doing low carb, ketovore, carnivore, even keto, you got to watch for sugars and things in your sausage. You have to, your sausage, your bacon, all of that. So especially anything processed, lunch meat, anything like that. And also that can come in the form of like corn syrups, etc. So you really, really want to watch and make sure it's clean. It's hard. I'm not going to lie to you. It's not always easy, but I have a really wonderful tip that you can take your ground meat, put your own spices in it, and make your own ground. You can make your own ground sausage, your own ground breakfast sausage. You can make your own spicy sausage. You can do whatever you are inclined to. So there's some ideas. Okay, friends, I'm trying to look around. Is there anything else I'm supposed to share with you? There's not, except that I will say this book, there is one other. So for my beautiful Mother's Day gifts this year, I am giving the heart one and a link. I am so frugal right now, and I know, but I've noticed I give cookbooks and people never use them. The cookbook I think was 10, but you can find it sometimes used for cheaper, even on Amazon. And I just got a air fryer. My husband saw it this morning. He asked me, "What is that?" And I said, "It's an air fryer." And he goes, "Oh, did you get it on Amazon?" And I said, "Actually, I got it, like one of those warehouse deals." And so it had been returned, and I purchased it, and it literally was still all wrapped in the plastic, everything. It was spotless. It doesn't even look like it had been opened. So I am thrilled, and I made sure I got one that had like a metal inside. I didn't want plastic. I will read up about the aluminum on it, but for right now, I need a way to quickly cook food, and not be deterred. And so I have an air fryer in my Breville, but it doesn't work the same. I'm just going to tell you, it doesn't work the same. So, but these are going out if you want an inexpensive Mother's Day gift for a friend, a sister, a child, whatever you have in your life, even your own mama. But I would say buy 2 of these for your own mama, so she could have a sandwich. You could buy 2 of those and this book, and or get the free library borrowing type link for your family. And there's 2 of these that are in that genre. And so I have downloaded both to my own Kindle, and then I will give those links. I've literally taken a screenshot. I'm going to print it out, put it in the box or the gift bag for the children, and tell them, or not just the children, friends and family that are mothers, you can get these books for free on Amazon if you have a Kindle app, if you are, I think, Amazon Prime, but I'm not sure yet. So if anybody knows how that works, put a comment below. Help us all, and what it takes to get the freebies. And but I think this is a perfect gift. And if I didn't already have it, this is what I'd be asking for. I know. So, and my husband's one of those guys, and I don't mean to sound bratty, but my sweet husband was raised in a house without girls. He's always been fascinated that I'm a girl. He's always been extra sweet about our daughters. And I've had to think about that. But, oh, and another thing I would absolutely throw in this, so, is that. This I got on Amazon. It's a quickie timer. It's, you set it, you forget it, and it's fantastic. This one is battery run. So if they don't have a timer, a kitchen timer, you're going to want to figure out the time on what you're cooking. So if you gave this, and a timer, how cute would that be? I mean, seriously. But anyways, he doesn't always think of things like this. This is not his cup of tea. Like, he literally says, give me a list. Every Christmas, every birthday, Mother's Day. He went last weekend and he filled my freezer with a video cam and called me to get a whole bunch of meat for our freezer. I think all of it was beef. He then went and bought me an enameled Dutch oven, which I have wanted forever. And I gave one away when we became vegetarian to our daughter. I don't even know if she still has it. It was a nicer one from the outlet mall. It wasn't a Le Creuset, but it was a nice one. And then he bought me the HEB one, and they are on sale 20% off until the 9th. But I'm afraid this is going to get, I don't know, this may get posted sooner than later. I think I'll go ahead and post this, not this Saturday, but the next. So hopefully you'll get it there in time. If not, I will put a post up on my community like info. I'll put something up on YouTube. but they're 20% off. So he got me the Dutch oven that comes with the oven safe top. And then he also got me, I asked for the 12-inch skillet because I don't have a 12-inch that is enamel cast iron. These are both enameled cast iron. And I asked him for the 12-inch oven safe lid. And I'm going to tell you, I've got bacon on the stove right now in that Dutch oven. I have absolutely loved them. Seriously, no muss, no fuss. I don't have to watch it. I just have to set it low and let it cook. Go in and stir it, go in and stir it, and I'm good to go. And then I'll save the bacon grease, and I will use that in my cooking. So there is a great gift for your mom, a great gift for anyone that, whatever their lifestyle eating is. And then also a great gift for those that are BBE, anti-inflammatory, keto, ketovore, carnivore, lion diet. This is a gift. And if they're into the carnivore lion diet, I would seriously, instead of giving them the whole book or even the link to, you can give them the link to the book because it's still free, but I would go in and find even better recipes online and print them and put them in a little notebook. And wouldn't they love that? Wouldn't your family just love, your mom love that? I mean, you would be hand selecting recipes for her. So, all right, guys, the boxes are going to recycling. I've got my boxes over here to give as Mother's Day gifts, and all this is getting ready to go get washed up and put into play in my kitchen. So I hope this encourages you. It doesn't have to be boring. It doesn't have to be boring. Whatever you do in your lifestyle eating plan, it does not have to be boring, my sweet friends. Have fun. Have fun. And you know what? When I put those little sausage, cheese, and egg biscuits in here, I know my husband's going to do a happy dance. He is going to dance, 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 dance. And my youngest is going to her writing thing tonight, and she's going to get a cute little basket of yummy food to take with her while she's in her writing club tonight. How fun is that? So anyways, I know I'm goofy, but I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, guys, I pray your day's blessed, creative, and lovely. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment below if you have any other recipe ideas, if you have any other tips on how to use this effectively, and forward this to anybody that it would encourage along the way. So your tips are invaluable. We are a community here. I need to learn from you. I'm just sharing the little bits of knowledge I learned. I need to learn from you. So if you have any ideas, please share them. And I love you guys. But as much as I love you, God loves you so much more. So keep trusting Him and serving Him well. I will talk to you guys soon. See you in the next video. Bye, y'all.